Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
All right. How is everybody doing today? I hope that you are doing fine. I'm doing pretty good, just tired. As you see, the sun's coming up here in the great state of South Carolina. And it's not cold by any stretch of the means, but it feels chilly this morning just because it's not 942 degrees like it normally is in the morning times here. So it seems like the weather is starting to break here in late August, which I'm happy for, because that means I get to start doing a little bit more exercising and being out and being active. And that's really what I want to do. Man, I'll tell you, looking at that camera, that sky is beautiful. Look at that. Looks pretty good to me anyway. So anyway, this is weigh-in Wednesday week 26, which is very interesting because that's half a year. There's 52 weeks in a year. This is weigh-in Wednesday week 26. And on top of that, I started my weight loss journey on February 26th. To this, I'm actually recording this on August 25th, but the video releases on August 26th. So as of the release day of this video, that's 6 months from February to March, April, May, June, July, August. So as I said in Monday's video, celebrate your accomplishments. I am not going to do anything crazier, but I'm happy, I'm proud of myself that here I am 6 months onto this, and I think I'm doing very good overall. Definitely I've had some, missteps, and let's see, July 4th I had a misstep, and then vacation I had a misstep, a big misstep for vacation. I started out at 442 pounds. As of last week, I was 381 pounds. So that's what, 40, 50, 61 pounds officially in 25 weeks. So we're going to find out what we are here this week. I do want to say, and this is important, I have been struggling to get back in my real routine, the routine that I want to be in from when before I went on vacation. Like before vacation, I was sticking very strict to my diet. I was eating, 1 meal a day most days and 2 meals a day, just a couple days a week. And now I'm struggling to get back to that. That vacation really messed me up. But hey, we do have our setbacks. This past week, I ate 2 meals most days this week. And a lot of it is I'm stopping at the truck stop and I'm going in. I'm not going off of my carnivore diet, so I'm eating the foods that I should be getting, but I'm getting, I think it was 3 days out of this last 5 days, I went in and got bologna, I went in and got pork skins, and I got a Diet Mountain Dew. And I want that to be like a once a month thing, and here I'm doing it 3 times a week. And I know it's because I'm still feeling effects, not physically, but more so mentally from when I was on vacation eating all that food. I thought I was gonna be able to come back and boom, right back on it. It's not the case. I guess I got my stomach during that week of vacation. I ate so much, I got used to being full again. And that's my problem. I'm getting bored out on the road as a truck driver, which that's easy to happen. And I want to fulfill that boredom with something. And I'm getting things like, again, the bologna and the pork skins and the Diet Mountain Dew. So none of that is good as far as sticking strictly to my diet and what I was doing. Because those last few weeks before I went on vacation, I was losing 5 pounds a week. And my advice is, I know you're going to have to break from diet, especially 6 months. It's very, very hard to stick to especially for me, I'm eating 3 things. I'm eating bacon and eggs, I'm eating pork loin, and I'm eating hamburger meat, and that's it. And it's very hard to stick to that for 6 months straight. So every once in a while, you do need to do something different, but don't make it a 4 or 5, a 6 day thing in a row, because again, I'm been back on my diet food since I came back from vacation, but it's very hard for me to actually stick strictly to what I was doing beforehand. But anyways, last week we were at 381. It was 381 and some change, but rounded down to 381. And we're gonna find out here in a moment. I'm gonna step on the scale, and I honestly don't expect to lose much weight this week. I'm hoping that I do, but again, because I've really not stuck to it, and it's not like I go. My mind is when I walk into the truck stop, I'm gonna want to get 1 pack of bologna, but I end up getting 2. And one time I got 3 packs of bologna. I didn't eat them all at once, but then I saved 1 for later on that one. But a couple of times I got 2 packs and ate them both right then. I mean, again, bologna is fine for the carnivore diet, but you still have to worry about things like calories and all that. And it's more so a mental thing, because I'm not doing these things out of hunger. I'm doing it out of boredom, and I just got to get myself situated again and get back to losing weight. So enough with all the pre-talk. Let's go ahead in 6 months. Let's go ahead and see how much we've lost officially in 6 months. So let me go ahead and step on the scale, and I'll be right back. Sorry, I can't get still here. $379.5, so that's 379 pounds. Well, all right, so there you go. 379.5 minus the phone, that brings me down to 379 pounds. Definitely would like to have seen more of a loss, but I will take a 2-pound loss. Last week being 381, this week being 379. But this just tells me I've been bullshitting the last couple of weeks, and it's time to get serious again. I want to lose at least 3 pounds a week. And the fact that I was at 369 at one point and now I'm at 379, that is not okay with me. It really not. I mean, it's still an accomplishment, don't get me wrong, because starting out at 442, so that's 62. So I'm down 63 pounds officially in 6 months. And at this pace, if I were to continue up at this pace, in a year's time, that would be 126 pounds, which would put me down from 442 minus 100, that's 342 minus 26. That would be 316 pounds. And that puts me right in where I really want to be after 1 year of weight loss, because I'd like to be between 300 and 320 pounds is the goal. But I would like to be closer to 300 than I would at 320. But either way, as I've said, the weather's starting to break here soon. I'll be able to be active, be outside more, take more walks, things like that. I really do want to get healthy. And I'm going to take it more seriously with my eating. I'm going to get back to it as far as I know on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I pretty much just Sunday and Monday were the only days I was eating 2 meals prior to me starting my weight loss prior to my vacation, excuse me. Sorry, I'm still tired, as you can tell. Like I said, the sun's coming up and I just woke up. But prior to my vacation, I was having, pretty much 5 days with 1 meal and 2 days with 2 meals, because Sundays and Mondays are kind of long days for me as a truck driver as far as the way my schedule works. So I'm going to get back to that. As a matter of fact, I'm really hungry right now this morning. I'm probably going to end up having 2 meals today just because I'm going to eat something here shortly. And then I'll probably have to eat something later in the afternoon. But starting tomorrow, I'm going to go back to my 1 meal a day, aside from Sunday and Monday. And we're going to see where we're at next week, because I would definitely like to step it up again. Maybe I'm at a little bit of a wall here, but it's more of a mental wall than a, physical wall, because like I said, mentally I've been being bored and I just having a hard time getting back into that groove. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, 6 months, we are down 63 pounds. That's good, but we want to do better. So we're going to focus on that and move forward. Not going to worry about the past. Now that it's officially been 6 months, this is a new start to a new weight loss journey. I'm going to still say that I started out at 442 pounds, but at the 6 month mark, we were at 379, and boom, 379. So those are my 2 milestones that I'm gonna talk about in every video, try to talk about if I remember, every video moving on. I started out at 442, and at my 6-month mark, I was at 379. So that way it's almost like we're starting a new chapter, so to say. So, but that's the goal. That's what we're going to try to do. I am so appreciative to all of y'all who are watching my weight loss videos. I am so appreciative for all the likes and all the comments and all the encouragement. And without y'all, I doubt that I would be here at 26 weeks still doing this. I probably would have quit 3 or 4 or 5 weeks into it. So I really, really, really appreciate y'all. And for the next 6 months, let's do this thing. I'm gonna do it, you're gonna do it, and we're just gonna move forward. So, all right. We will catch you in the next one.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.